Welcome to Power Platform AI Builder Entity Extraction series. You are watching the second part of this series, and in this series I am going to build, train and publish Entity Extraction AI model. So now let's get started. In the earlier session, we have prepared this entity model in CDS. Now we are going to use this CDS model to build the AI Builder Entity Extraction model. So now let's get started. First of all, you need to open your web.powerapps.com. You need to go to AI Builder and need to click on Build option from here. Now, there is a possibility that you are not able to see all these options when you click on build. The reason is that maybe there is a possibility that your region is not supported the AI builder feature, or else there is a possibility that your tenant has not been set up for your AI builder. If you are facing any of these troubles, I have provided link in the description box that will provide you the information that if your region is supported the Power Platform AI Builder or not. So you can read that article from there. One more thing, if you are for the first time and if you are setting up your tenant first time for AI Builder trial, what are the steps that you need to perform? I provided the link in the description box. From there you can set up your tenant for your AI builder. Alright, now coming towards the point that how to create entity extraction AI model. So here you can see 5 options appear over here. Microsoft is gradually increasing options over here. So now here I am talking about entity extraction AI model. Other models like category classification, form processing and prediction are something which I have demonstrated with you in my earlier session series. So requesting you to go to that series and increase your knowledge in AI. Links are always down below in the description box. Now go to entity extraction, click on that. So here you see that first we need to provide the name of our entity extraction AI model. When you open entity extraction AI model, it will show the UI like this. In the first step, it is showing the get started procedure that identify what's important in your data. Step 1, select your data. Step 2, review and refine. Step 3, publish and use your AI model. And what you will need, at least 10 example sentences. This is something which we have explained in the PPT. Example, you can see this type of example like this is the sentence and it has detected the value over here, and base practices it provided. Know what business question you want to answer. Use show the information in context. Include sentences of 5 to 50 words in each length. Use sentences in the same language. So these are some tips and tricks. Now let's prepare our model. So I am preparing a model that dev entity 03. I am clicking on create. A very first step is to add the data from the entity. So in the previous state we have developed an entity dev03. So we just need to select our entity as dev03 from here, and we just need to provide a field from there. So I am selecting candidate expression as a field from there. Click on next. From here we need to select the languages. Here there are different languages: English, Chinese simplified, French, German, Portuguese, Italian and Spanish. Currently I am setting language as English. Now click on analyze. So it will analyze our data and try to extract the entity from our data. So you can see that it has automatically detected entities from the provided sentences, and it is showing like this. Some of the entities are detected as wrong, so you can change that from here. Now let me explain you one more thing. What if you want to set few more entities, your own custom entities? These are all the out of the box entities which are detected. So at this moment you can see that these are the out of the box entity: city, country, region, time, duration, email, money, organization, person name, age, area, and also these all are the out of the box supported entities which will be automatically detected. But every time this will not useful to us. We need to build our own custom entities when we are actually using this in the production or business need. So let's say this is the HR data where I have an information of designation, or else we can see that here I have some information about the relationship status as well. So for that, what we can do is we can create our own custom entity over here. So how to create custom entity? Click on new entity, provide the name of your entity. I am providing the entity name as position. Now here we need to provide few example of our position. So now let me show you few of the example of it. Here is provided a tip that entity name should be shown into curly braces. So let's say we can add like this. He is working as PHP developer. So PHP developer is my output, but the sentence may be in any form like this. So now just select that and click on add new example. Now let me add one more example like this. She is working as SharePoint developer. So here is my output, so it has been shown as red. Add one more example, that let's say he is Power Platform specialist. You need to provide any 5 example if you wish. He is Android developer, and let's say you can also form your sentence like this. Professionally he is working as content writer. So these are the 5 examples that I provided. So maybe there is a possibility that few of the things are available based on your data, or few of not, but at least your model has have an idea like these are the values which are accepted as a position, right? Now click on create. So this position has been added successfully over here. Now we need to create one more entity, let's say relationship status. So here also we can provide some example like this. My entity value is he is single, most probably she. We can also provide an example like she is single. Then let's say we can provide an example like he is married. And it can be like this: she is single mother, or the value can be like he is unmarried. So these are the different entities for relationship status. So just click on create. So your entity has been created successfully over here. Now what we need to do here is we need to review and refine our model. So here there is provided some instruction like add and change the entity tags recognized from your data. Select the sentences for training the model. So here let's say for an example, the candidate name is Dhwanit. Dhwanit is intelligent PHP developer. Now Dhwanit is not an organization, so it is wrong detected thing. So we can remove that tag. PHP is not a money for us for a business need. Let's remove that and merge entire word as a position. 5-year experience is correct, birth date is correct, he is married. So this is the newly mapped entity. So we just need to add as a relationship status. Other information is accurate. Let's do the same thing for here. This person name I don't want to detect, so I'm just removing this. It is not an organization for our business data, it's a position, so I'm just adding that as position. And his email is this one. This is his relationship status, right? Same way Rohini is BI developer, so we just need to make this as BI developer. Just select escape and provide position. She is single, relationship status, right? Next, Power Platform specialist is a entire word is a position. Let's add that as position. Single is a relationship Same way, jQuery developer is not an organization, it's a position. She is single, that is relationship status. Content writer is a position. Worded single is something which is relationship status. You can do it for around 10 to 15 data. Laravel developer is not a person name, it's a position. You can change it from here like this. Single is relationship status. We don't want to detect the name twice. SharePoint developer is a position. Single is relationship status. You can see that at this moment we have trained around 8 sentences, right? Single mother is a relationship status, and from here VR developer is not an organization, it's a designation, that is position. Let's change that, and single is a relationship status. Now let's say if you want to move to the next page of your data, just click on this link. It will go to the next page. Android developer is a position. Single is a relationship status. Correct? So this is how you can train your data. Now click on next. So it is showing the model summary like this. 11 rows we have trained, total 11 rows were there, and we have selected 11 rows, and these are the entities that has been recognized to extract. Yep, click on train. So this is how we can train our entity extraction AI model, right? So one more thing, if you want more accurate result, you need to train more and more data. More and more you train, better result you will get. Now click on go to models. So it will redirect us to model section. You can see that div entity 03 that we just created, and here you can see that the status of the model is trained. Now let's just test our model. So let's say for an example, I can enter any statement which I have not trained. So you can see here that this is my records. Position has been detected properly. Relationship status has been detected properly. Now let me add one more example. So let's try this one, that Shantanu is working as chemical engineer and he is married and living in UK. He is 4 years of experience. So all the entities has been detected properly over here. Now let me add one more example. Rekha is single mother and she is working as project manager in one of the reputed companies since last 15 years in Canada. So yes, it has detected almost proper information over here, right? So this is how you can test your model. Now at the time, let's say if your model has detected some wrong information, what you need to do? You need to click on edit model again, and you need to train your model again based on your requirement. Click on next, click on analyze. So here you can see that few of the things has been detected wrong. Let's change that. We don't want Dwanit as organization, and PHP and developer is same PHP developer. This entire is a position. Also here BI and developer both are position. BI developer. Same way, let's see if other thing has been detected incorrectly. So I think apart from that everything is correct and perfect. So let's go to next, and let's train our model again. So that will override the last trained version of model. Go to the details page, and now let's test our model again. So let me add one sentence over here and let's check the result. So yes, everything detected perfectly. Let me test this one. So yes, now it is detected the exact same data that I wish to have. So earlier it hasn't detected any position properly, so now it has detected. Same way, let's see for Roma whether it detects the information properly or not. So yes, AI developer is a correct position and it has been detected successfully over here. So that means that our model is properly trained now. If I'm writing here as he is civil engineer, that means that it suggests the position. It detected that automatically, even that it is not in a model training. Yep. So this is how this AI model training will work here. Now let's say, let me publish this model. So once we publish this, after that we can consume this model to our Power Apps as well as Flow. Let's publish that. And your model is published successfully over here. So in my next session we are going to consume the same model and use that into Power Automate and in Power Apps. So stay connected with me for my next session. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. Stay connected with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and WhatsApp. If you wish to receive the daily notification from my channel, click on this link. It will be redirecting you to this form. Fill the form and you will be receiving daily notification on your WhatsApp number. Stay connected with me. Have a great day. Goodbye.